Hello everyone. This is the second episode of my DIY dresser construction project. I know it's been a while since I uploaded the first one. I was kind of busy finishing the rest of my house, but now I can finally sit down and review my work and upload all the stuff. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to show you how I finished the drawer part. So to make one drawer, you need a total of 5 pieces of plywood. It includes one bottom, two sides, one front, and one back. To assemble those, I place the bottom piece first and then apply some glue on the edge to attach either the front or back panel. Once I align two pieces for butt joining, I nail them together. By the way, it's good to have a corner clamp because as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit to make the shape. I keep thinking of buying them, but I don't know, I still don't have it. So when you butt join half-inch plywood with nails, you would want to shoot the nail in as close to the middle as possible. If not, the nail will stick out very easily. So it's always good to draw a guideline on the wood panel before you nail. And the other thing that you have to keep in mind is the two sides should be assembled after the front and the back. Because we pull the drawers towards us when opening it, so it's not good when the nail connecting the sides and front panel is facing the direction where we pull the drawers. Over time, the pulling of the drawers would weaken the structure. So you have to make sure of that when you are building drawers. And here is the complete drawer. After I built all the drawers, I erased the pencil lines and patched the nail holes with some wood filler. I did this process only for the side panels, which you can see when you open the drawers. So if you don't mind seeing that, you don't have to do this. And I sanded it with an orbital sander because wood filler gets pretty hard when it dries, so it's easier with a power tool. The next step was applying polyurethane. I always use Bayer's fast drying water-based polyurethane for inside of cabinets or drawers. It's really easy to apply, dries fast, just like the name, and the finish is beautiful. I use the matte finish, by the way. And I applied a total of 3 coats of poly on the inside of the drawers and outside where I patched with wood filler. Because I feel like the wood filler has to be sealed somehow, so over time it doesn't slowly fall out or come off. After I was done with the drawers, it was time to install them into the dresser base. To do that, you need drawer slides. I chose side mount slides, but you can also use bottom mount ones if you don't want the slides visible. Anyway, I got these slides from Home Depot and they are 14-inch length and soft close. The first thing you have to do is to disconnect the joined slide members. Pull the inner slide from the outer member and press the black level to disconnect. And then I placed the outer member on the bottom of the dresser to install the first slide. I marked where I wanted to screw the holes through, making sure that the end of the outer member lined flush with the sideboard and the frame. Then I pre-drilled and screwed in the provided screws. After repeating the same thing for the other side, I put the inner slide members back into the outer members. Then I placed one drawer into the base to install the inner member. I forgot to record it, but I placed 1/4-inch tile spacers under the drawer first, and then dropped the drawer on top of them to give a little space for the bottom of the drawer. Then I pulled out the inner member and the drawer together so I could mark where I wanted to screw in. Then I did the same process with the outer members. Here I had the first drawer installed. Then I repeated the same steps for the rest of the drawers. Just make sure you give the right amount of space in between the drawers using some scraps of wood. Okay, after I was done with the drawer slides, it was time to mount the drawer faces. I placed a couple of 1/8 inch tile spacers in front of the very bottom drawer and put the drawer face on the top of them. And then I clamped the drawer face with the drawer together after I positioned it and pre-drilled, avoiding where I wanted to install the drawer knobs later. For the screws, I used GRK washer head cabinet screws. Once I finished the first one, I moved on to the next one. I placed the same tile spacer on the first drawer face and put the new one on the top of them. Then I repeated the same process for the rest. Finally, the last step of this video is installing the drawer knobs. I got these drawer knobs for the dresser instead of handles, which I kind of regret now, since the drawers width is pretty long and the drawer slide is soft close. Where you can grab the knobs to open it is pretty limited. So I always have to pull the knobs together to open it. If the drawer slides were not soft close, I think it wouldn't be a problem with pulling one knob to open the drawer. But anyway, I would definitely recommend getting handles, not knobs, if your drawer is long and using soft close slides. So these knobs came with two different length screws, a short one and an adjustable one. The short one was too short for 2 layers of wood board, so I had to use the adjustable one, which you can cut to the length you want. Once I got all the screws ready, I marked where I wanted to install the knobs on the drawer faces. I just used a square ruler to mark because I don't have the cabinet hardware mounting jig, but it would be much faster if you have one. After marking, I drilled through the drawer and the drawer face with a 3/16-inch drill bit and had all the knobs installed. And that is it. So thank you for watching and see you at the next video. Bye!